Hello, everyone, and welcome to HRL IndyHog Iowa Speedway, round number 10, Moto 3. Oh, that went on my face! Oh, no. At least, dude, I can hardly see now. It's on the glasses. Why did fucking back smack me, dude? At least it didn't go on the monitor, I guess. Oh, I slurped too much. Oh. All right, hold on. I need to grab a paper towel real quick. I splooged peach twisted tea on my desk. This is staying in the VOD. I'm not editing this. I'm not editing this. I'm not editing this. All right, we got to take care of that. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. That's what I do for you guys. Oh, I got a little twisted tea splooge on my willpower koozie. No! It still looks all right. We go for round 2. That is how you intro a Moto 3 of a Triple Crown. After the race that we just saw last race, nothing else could compare to introing it like that. And I said that I splooged twisted tea on my desk. And speaking of splooge, remember in the last Moto when I was saying that I love corn? I love porn. Fuck corn. Corn is dog shit. I don't care for it. Prawn is where it's at, especially the Gotti variety. Let's go. Moto 3, baby. 60 more laps. Let's do it. Green flag. Coop and Camby. I didn't even do the fucking lineup. I don't give a fuck. We're running them down 3 wide. And look at this massive run to the inside. Detail with a massive run. Unlike his Koch, which is tiny and unremarkable. And he's going to take it all the way to the lead. Can he make this? Oh, he makes the slide job right into Camby. But look at this. Big battles down the backstretch. Elite going to send it to the inside. Elite gonna make the move and battle with Detail for the lead as well. He gets there in time. This is gonna be the lead battle. Elite has been nowhere to be found. Fun fact about Elite, almost got into the Season 4 Grand Finals off of some rigged fugazi. There's a crash on the back or on the front stretch. I'm not sure if that'll be a caution because that was kind of weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that one's called. Either way, battling to the line, Elite and Detail to the line. That was like a tie. That was like a tie, but let's see if it was actually a caution. And judging by the way he slowed down, that is going to be our first caution of the race. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. It looked really weird because they kept going, but it was a crash, so I think that's fair. So let's line them back up. I need to stop doing that. All right, boys. 5 laps in. Green flag in a minute. Green flag. Elite to the inside. Luke, what the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, there was some choose rule cheese. Luke took advantage, took the outside. Detail took the third row or second row inside, and there he is, slamming the inside like Elite was a hot Latina. But unfortunately for Detail, he's not! And he's fighting back to the outside. Elite with a massive slide job of his own. Luke gonna come to the inside as well. What the fuck just happened back there? That's probably another caution. Let's take a look at this. Oh! What was that? That was definitely a caution. What? Who's the culp? Coop? Coop got a sense that Armada and Slaunch always talks about smoking bowls pre-race, and he heard that he heard the cops come to his door and was like, yo, do you got any of those illegal substances, dog? And Coop was like, yo, I got you. And then he hit him with the Uno reverse, did not let him have those illegal substances, put Slaunch and Armada into the wall, and pulled out a caution. We're only like 8 laps into this. That's not going to cut it. We're going to need to improve here, boys. Green flag. Elite with a big run to the inside again. He slides up. He does not have the run on the back stretch. Luke and Detail are going to run the outside and the inside. Elite's going to have pressure from both sides, something that Roman would enjoy in his home with two other male companions. Detail's going to try to make the move around the inside. He spins out. He spins out. No. Unfortunately for him, he's too thick. The weight, you can just see it. Let's take a look at the replay. I'll break this down for you. I don't even need to see it again, but I'll show it to you guys just to bestow my knowledge upon you because I know exactly what happened right here. So fun fact, if you didn't know this, Detail's got a fat ass. He tried to make a slide job, but he's got too much weight in the rear and it took him around. Sometimes it's an advantage. Sometimes it's a disadvantage. All right. And that time it's going to cost him. So this is going to be the race to the line. That time it's going to cost him. Any potential single Latinas in his area would appreciate that thickness, but unfortunately for him, when it comes to race night, it's not always going to work out in his favor. Now, when it comes to hitting a little bit of block action on whoever's in second place, you know, that works pretty well. But when hitting a slide job, sometimes you have a little bit too much weight in the rear, and it just brings you around, man. Here we go. Green flag. How many laps? 11? I don't know. Green flag. Elite to the inside. Luke to the outside. We got Camby, Roman, and Coop. What the fuck? Coop is in the top 5 still. Let's go. Solange going to try to bring the new dad energy, but no, it's a 4 wide. Look at this. A 4 wide. It's a very stretched 4 wide, but a 4 wide nonetheless. Luke on the outside. Elite to his inside. Then Camby. Then Roman. How long will Camby's connection hold in this race? That is the real question here. But right now, these guys are holding a 4 wide, and they're still going. It's been like an entire lap. They're still going 4 wide for the lead. It is not over yet. Coop is behind them in 5th, and he's like, dude, what do I do? Like, what do I do in this situation? Even if Coop has a run, like, I don't even know what I'd do. He has no idea where to go. The entire track is covered. Roman eventually loses out right there. He's like, all right, I've had enough. Settles back to the inside. He's going to try to settle back in. Now it's a 3 wide between Luke, Elite, and Camby. And here they go. Oh, what is that, Elite? Oh, Camby slides up and slams Luke into the wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. And after that, Luke's going to Vince McMahon Camby, write him out of the script for next week. If Camby is missing for the next couple weeks, you know what happened. All right, we're going to call a caution for that. And line them back up. Choose rule coming into play. We're a little over a quarter of the way through the race. No, Camby, you motherfucker. Oh, now he's absolutely going to get Vince McMahon. He fucking slams that inside, brings out the caution, and then to put the cherry on top, lags out. Lags out. And he's done. He is done. Look at his face. Look at that. You can just tell he's fucking done. Do you think he's coming back for the rest of the night? No, the fuck he is not. He's done. He's done. So when he lags out right there, I'll share you guys a little secret. That wasn't a lag out. I wasn't having any of that bullshit. I got into my hacker mainframe and I cut his connection off and I said, you know what, Camby, enough of that shit. So he's not able to rejoin he's not going to be able to rejoin for the rest of the night. You know, connection issues, unfortunate. They happen to us all. Probably gonna have to contact his ISP for that. It happens. You know, not ideal for him. But yeah, so now we're gonna have a really long wait because nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Oh. All right, back in the hog. Okay. But yeah, nobody knows what the fuck is happening. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. We're all just waiting on a report from Camby. It's not going to happen very quickly because his connection has been DDoSed by his connection's been DDoSed and we're not going to hear from him for a little bit. So, but eventually we do hear from him, and then Detail makes a play call. He's like, yo, guys, I got a fat ass. Follow me through the pits. Enjoy the view, and let's get re-lined up. So that's what we do. Because obviously with Camby lagging out in the middle of the lineup, that obviously is going to fuck with the lineup a little bit. So we re-line up, we re-choose rule, get everything sorted. Camby's just done for the night. DDoS to hell. Sorry, Camby. I really do feel bad, though. Okay, serious moment, I really do feel bad. I don't know what the fuck his cheese is, but it sucks. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Elite making his move to the middle like he usually does. Roman sliding a little bit of Yass cheeks right there. Slaunch, the new dad, needs to pay for those motherfucking diapers, and he is making runs to the inside to try to make that happen. If he can pull off this Moto win, you win approximately 5 cents of Microsoft Rewards points if you get Moto wins in the HRL. Lot at stake here, major purse, and Slaunch could use all of that for his diaper money, and he's going to try to make things happen. He's already into second place. What the fuck is going on in the back? 4 wide. Soul gets in front of that. It's Luke, Armada, and Hunter, but now they slide into Soul. Detail's fallen all the way to the back. Too much rear end weight. It's pulling him back to the back of the pack now, but on the bright side, it's nice to look at. But here we go. We're going to be on 21 laps into the race here. So 39 to go. 4 wide in the back still. And it's Hunter, Detail, Armada, and Luke. And Armada trying to make the runs to the middle. And, you know, for somebody that had Darth Vader's theme as his driver intro, I am going to be honest. Armada, Darth Vader, super intimidating, but Armada hasn't had that. He has not had that this season. He's had many blown performances, and he probably wishes that he would get blown for his performances, because holy fuck, it is just absolutely brutal. Like, he needs some positivity. We saw it in the end of that last Moto. It was just the most unfortunate thing ever. Yet another race where Armada, not just for the podium, but he had a chance for the win. He had a chance for the win and gets the worst end of it. Maybe Elite finished behind him. I think Elite actually ended up finishing behind him, but he got a really shitty end of the stick in the lag cheese, and that was just super brutal for him. So what he really needs is to assert his dominance like Darth Vader would and get a nice fucking finish on the board. Will it be in this Moto 3? Can he regain after that unfortunate Moto 2 ending? I don't fucking know. I mean, I really do know. I'm acting like I don't. These aren't live. But I don't know. I don't know. Can he do it? Maybe. We'll see. But either way, it's still a massive battle of multiple cheesers, and Coop gets absolutely slammed into the wall. What happened there? Who was it? Who was it? Who caused that on Coop? Who would be such an asshole to slide Coop into the wall? Such a nice guy. Who could possibly do that? Oh, shit. Oh. Yo, we're going to need to cut that out. We're going to need to cut that out. I'm not really sure what happened. I think Coop just magically got loose and got into the wall right there. I don't think anybody made contact with him whatsoever. I think Coop just got a little bit loose. It happens. You know, these hogs don't have great traction. Just lost it a little bit on the outside, went into the outside wall. It happens, right? It happens to the best of us. Unfortunate. He's going to have to try to regain from that. That's unfortunate for him. I'll be expecting those screenshots by the end of the night, by the way. So who's leading? Elite is in the fucking lead. Elite's in the lead. Slaunch is still second. Third is a battle between Soul and Roman, and how fitting could that possibly be? Because Soul and Roman are in the battle for 4th and 5th place. Some would say the mid-off of the HRL, and they are trying to take that position. They want to be crowned the champion of mid, a very highly renowned position to hold in our league, and this battle could play a huge role in it. It is a long-ass season, but you never know. With the mulligans and all that cheese, it could come down to 1 point, and that 1 point could be earned here in Moto 3 of Iowa Speedway. But unfortunately for Roman, he's getting a little bit loose in the middle. And Soul is making those gains on the outside, and Soul has been pretty solid on this track. I gotta pee. I really hope that these guys can step up the pace to end this race, because I'm gonna be honest, these peach twisted tea shots or slurps that I'm doing are kind of starting to hit. I gotta go hit a fat crim piss, but I'm gonna try to do the rest of this commentary with no breaks for you guys. Oh my goodness, what the fuck was that? Roll it back. Let's see what happened here. So detail, I think I know what happened here. Is this the wreck? I think I know what happened here. So Hunter's behind detail, and he's probably trying to cop a peep, which is understandable. But unfortunately, he gets a little too distracted, and he gets into the wall right in front of Luke. Double contact. That is going to be a caution. That is going to be a caution. A classic mistake to make. It is really distracting. Let me tell you, I've ran second to detail many times, and a lot of the time I lose focus on the race because holy fuck. It's nice. All right, let me tell you. He's got junk in the trunk. So it's understandable, Roman or Hunter, sorry. I can relate to that. That's an unfortunate mistake. It happens to the best of us. I have to deal with it on a weekly basis at times. He'll get back from it. He'll regain. I'm taking another slurp. I gotta stop swallowing down the wrong hole. 25 laps to go. Over halfway. Elite and Soul leading him down. Green fucking flag. And a big dive from Roman to the inside. Oh no. Okay, Slaunch gets the run. Here comes the diaper money. Slaunch down the middle. He lets off. I think he let off for, I don't know why. I think he let off. It kind of seemed like it. I don't know if he wasn't confident in the run or if he didn't think he'd get side by side with Elite, but I don't know. Either way, 3 wide by. It was 3 wide for a second in the back. Now it's not. Great battling on Iowa Speedway, constructed by Opix. He's over there watching the race, slamming some Slim Jims. Oh, fuck. From the stands, Slaunch and Elite leading him down. Roman's now in the battle. Can he steal the diaper money? Roman probably needs some money from himself so he can move out of his house and move into an apartment with his furry friends and get fucking freaky. This HRL money could be big for him as well. Elite needs to fund the go-kart season. Who is going to take it here? I don't fucking know. They're running side by side. It's really hard to tell at the moment. But either way, they're gonna battle all the way to the end. And I wonder, with how close and how competitive the battle is, will this lead to another lag 3 wide caution like we've seen so many of tonight? I think it's possible that that could happen. And I don't know if it happens. I know I was joking earlier, but I really don't know. I really don't know. So we'll watch and we'll find out. Soul has gotten away for 4th. Luke's in 5th. Details in 6th, looking as hot as ever. Armada 7th. Hunter fucking 8th. And Coop is 9th. And still 3 wide for the lead. Speaking of hot, Slaunch is sexy as hell. Have you seen his mustache? Oh, Roman spins out. He's fucking spun out. Is that going to be a caution? I don't know if anybody hit him. I don't know. We'll see. If a caution does come out, I think it is fair to say that that could be Pride Month bias coming out of the league to try to appease Roman for his preferences. We'll see if that ends up happening.
Lap complete.
Let's see here. I'm not sure. I think it's possible that that could be a caution. It was not. It was not a caution. You heard it here first. In the HRL, we are equal as fuck. No Pride Month bias. Whether you're gay or straight, we will fuck you either way. Oh, now there's a caution. I don't know what that was. Oh, fuck, I broke. Fuck, I broke character. No, I was doing such a good job. All right, I'm cutting that out. Choose rule coming in. All right, the choose has been locked. We're at like the same point we were in Moto 2. Oh, okay. Green flag coming up soon. Green flag.
Complete.
Oh, no. Okay, green flag. 14 fucking laps to go, I think. I don't know, something like that. 3 wide, double 3 wide down the fucking back stretch. 4 wide. Hunter's gonna go with a big slide to the inside. Where did Hunter come from? I don't know, but here he is with the He's fucking cheating. He's fucking cheating. He's got NOS. What is this shit? Hunter brings out the hidden NOS. Late in Moto 3, he saved it the entire race like Brian O'Connor saved it in one of the Fast and Furious movies. I don't remember which because I haven't seen those in a while, and I should probably rewatch them soon. R.I.P. Paul Walker. I don't know where that NOS came from, but for real, though, that guy was awesome. But I don't know where that NOS came from Hunter, but it came at the perfect time. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can make a joke for that one. Like Christopher Columbus coming to the U.S. at the perfect time to populate this biatch, which is the reason why we're all here, even though he was kind of a fucked individual. History facts. Soul is leading him down. Could he take a second moto win at Iowa Speedway? Maybe. He's also kind of a hack. Like, didn't he think it was the fucking India? He's kind of a hack. He's kind of like Bryan Singer. Look that up. That's a good comparison. Christopher Columbus to Bryan Singer. That is a great. I hope that's what his name is. I'm pretty sure it's a director. He's kind of a hack. We've got at the line this time. Wait a second. That's not even Soul. I forgot Hunter hit the NOS. This is Hunter. Look at this NOS bullshit. Look at this. That's the lead. Look at this shit. What is that? What the fuck was that? That is ridiculous. But either way, we're at Oh no, that's it. That is it. That is going to be a caution. What happened there? Late in the race, we're going to have another late race restart. Unfucking believable. Slaunch to the inside, Elite in the middle, Soul on the outside, and Soul's been saying it the whole race. He's like, dude, you fuckers hitting me in the fucking wall. I'm fucking sick of it. He's been saying it all night. But maybe he needs to put somebody in the wall himself because it's been done to him yet again. Gets cheesed in the wall. That'll cause a caution as he got forced by the two drivers to his inside. I know that one was a little conky, but, you know, Hunter hit the NOS. I think it's fair. I don't fucking care. We're going to go to another restart.
Lap complete.
I don't know why we're still... I feel like... Okay, there we go. All right, you bitches. At the line, it's going to be 4 to go. Came at the right time. Like McLovin in Superbad when he came to the help of his friends at the right time in the back of the squad car, smoking a cigarette just in time with the booze in the paper bags to save the day and provide the booze for the party. Green flag, 4 laps to go. Hunter to the inside, Elite on the front row as well. A little bit of slide challenge, and again, we gotta remind everybody this could be the last restart of the race. In fact, it very likely will be.
Lap complete.
So let's really pay attention to what happens here. Slaunch still fighting for the win, but Hunter maybe still has that NOS in his back pocket. Can Slaunch earn the diaper money? Can he intimidate Hunter with his mustache? I don't know. 2 laps to go to find out.
Complete.
Slaunch is trying his best to the inside. He almost had it on Hunter in Moto 1. Can he do it here in Moto 3? Well, he's running out of time. A 3-way battle for third as well. White flag. It's going to be clean to the end. Last lap. There are battles all across the track. Slide. Oh, no. Soul in the wall. In the wall. Unbelievable. The battle to the win. Who's going to take it? Slaunch takes it. Slaunch motherfucking takes it. He does it. He earns the diaper money. Slaunch takes the win at the line. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at that one more time. What a round of finishes at Iowa Speedway. Let's break down what happened on the last lap. So here we go to the white flag, and let's just take a second to appreciate this. Going into the white flag, we have a 2-way battle for first. We have a three-way battle for third. We have a two-way battle for 6th and 7th. We have a two-way battle for last. There is a battle everywhere on the track. You love to see that shit. Iowa really brought out the race, I don't know, competition. I don't fucking know. It was pretty hype, all right? From a spectator standpoint, it was pretty fucking hype. So shout out to Opix for that. You got a fat cock. Let's go through this last lap. And as you can see, well, Slaunch and Hunter are side by side, but I want to focus on this. So Luke and Elite and Soul. And this is really unfortunate because right here, you can see in theater, I think Luke and Elite both think they're clear because, I mean, as you can see in theater, they are, and they were not clear. And this is really unfortunate, and sorry to Soul for this one. And it's such like barely a wall brush too. Like it's the lightest wall brush, but it gives a really big impact. And if we get a penalty for that, it's fair. I'm sorry, Soul. I don't know. We should have been more vigilant on that. It's sad because in theater it shows that clearly, like probably for both of us we had it, but it just didn't appear that way in that game. In game, sorry. So that's unfortunate. Sorry, Soul, for that one. So he gets cheesed. He's gonna go back a little bit. Fortunately for him, he was. I would imagine he would probably lose out on being on the outside there anyways. And it looks like maybe he. We'll see how many spots he ends up losing. But here we go. So I just wanted to say that and get that out of the way. So here we go. Slaunch trying to earn the diaper money. Hunter trying to get... I don't know if Hunter's ever won 2 motos in one night. But this could be the first time. But Slaunch has a sexy mustache. If I was by, I would bang him and give him a new baby. But he's not going to need that from me because he takes the win here. Look at that photo finish. The run from the middle, which is impressive as well. What a run from Slaunch. He got by Hunter in the first moto. Slaunch gets the last lap, and this is a huge win for him. I don't know. I'd have to check. I don't think this was like the greatest run for Slaunch on the... Oh, it was a pretty good run. It was a pretty good night. I think Slaunch just had a rough Moto 2. He could have had a really good overall if it weren't for that Moto 2. But it was still a good overall for Slaunch on the night, and especially capping it off with his 4th win of the season. He's going to be excited about that. And I think the biggest thing here for Slaunch, I'm going to double check this. I believe this is true, but I'm going to double check this real quick. Yes, it is true. That is Slaunch's first win on an oval. Yes, on an oval in the Hogs in the season. And maybe ever, he would know that. He would know that. I'm not going to be able to double check that right now, but maybe ever as well. So Slaunch has been, I'll give him credit. He's had speed. He should have won one already, but I don't think he has. And for sure on the season, he finally gets one, and maybe in his career as well, finally gets one in the Hogs on an oval. So congrats to him. He should have gotten one a long time ago. He finally gets it here in exciting fashion. So Slaunch really turning up the heat in the second half of the season, and he's continuing that here with this run. So what an exciting motherfucker. All right, well, we got a break. Might as well... Okay, a little bit more Twisted Tea splooge. We're going to take care of that. I took care of it. All right, we're good. Okay. All right. So one more time, let's take a look at it because it's hot, like his mustache. Slaunch makes the move. Unfortunate for Hunter because this, well, it's still a big night for Hunter. We'll get to that, but it would have been even crazier if he took this win. But what a move. What a move. Just clean battle at the end. You know, nothing crazy. No, and I'll give them both credit. No like slide jobs, no crazy business. Like this was just a clean side-by-side battle. Slaunch didn't... I'm surprised. He didn't even make a Slaunch move. You know, I thought he'd go for a slide job block pass. He didn't do that. He just ran the middle, ran it well, got a good run, and took the pass. So great win from him. There it is one more time. So Slaunch takes the win. Hunter takes second. Another great... Fuck me! I think my cord is fucked or something. All right. So there... They finished side by side. Look at that shit. And then look at this. Oh, well, God damn it. I keep rewinding, but fuck, I'm going to do it again. So after the cheese, Luke and Elite are going to have a side-by-side finish, and now look at this. This is different. This is the opposite of what we saw with Slunch and Hunter. Look at this. Luke goes for the slide. Elite goes with the crossover that he hit Luke with in the last moto, but Luke goes to protect. And he just gets there in time, and what a battle. That's a great battle, too. That's also a great battle right there, but Luke's going to get third. It was very, very close, but he's going to take the podium spot. Elite will take fourth. They had great battles. I'm talking in the third person. We had great battles the entire night. Shout out to Elite for that. We probably should have, one of us should have gotten a win. But that was still pretty cool that we got that finish for the podium. That was pretty hot. We had great battles, and aside from a few of the slide jobs, it was mostly pretty clean. And that was really fun. So shout out to him for that. I thought that was really fun. Throughout the night, not just the finish, but just throughout the night. It was good battling. And then fifth place, now on his lonesome, we'll have to take a replay, is Detail. This guy just oozes sex appeal, and he takes fifth place. Love that guy. Let's take a look at how that went down.
Lap complete.
Oh! And this is why, because he makes sexy racecraft. Look at this. I'm rewinding, and I'm highlight. Mother... It's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far. I'm leaving this in. So here's my, because this is a long recording at this point, here's my question for you guys in the comments. Favorite quote from the VOD and ranking of Iowa on the season, because this race was a little frustrating from the racing standpoint, but I think we can all agree from a spectator standpoint, this might have been one of the best races on the season. I think it might have been. But here we go, white flag. And this is why I say that GQ, is it GQ? I think maybe should put Detail in the sexiest man alive column of their magazine. Is it that mag? Somebody confirm. Roman, you're of that, you know, you would read that. You probably know. This is the type of stuff, you know, this is why I say that, why you should be in the top 30, right up there with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. And interesting, look at this. Lets off. Who lets off on the outside? This guy with a 2-inch Penang lets off to get the inside, and look at this. With the Soul Conk and the Coupe Conk, allows him to get by, I'm not talking Roman pre-2020, and get that fifth place position and earn himself his first top 5 on the night. Or his only top 5 on the night. So that was a ironically, a big dick move for a man that is just, you can't even see it. Like, if his pants were down, you would be like, is there just hair? Like, it's insane. I really can't even believe that it's real. Not that I've seen it. So sixth place is going to be Armada and Coupe. Illegal substances versus the guy that sounds different. Armada takes that spot. He's going to get that over Coupe, and Soul will... that sucks. I'm so sad that Soul missed on 2 positions, but he at least will get Roman, which, to be fair, is important because Roman is who he's battling with, but I do feel for Soul on this one because he was going to get a top 5. Like, I think he was probably going to get 5th. But yeah, that was really brutal. I don't think he would have been able to compete in the overall for the overall win. Maybe with the Moto 2 conk as well. Maybe then he would have been able to, but it would have been a top 3 overall. And I don't think he's had a couple of those in the season, but it's been a while, and he probably deserved it. So that sucked for him. But one more time, because we've done 1,000 replays, your finishing order for Moto 3: Slaunch, Hunter, Luke, Elite, Detail, Armada, Coupe, Soul, and Roman. I'm doing another one. I fucking hate my life. All right, why are we doing this? To watch how Armada, Roman, and Coupe, and how all this shit played out. So Armada and Roman were battling for last, and then, yeah, that wreck was just so bad for Soul. It brings him back here. It slows down Coupe. Armada, what a move. Armada found the gap. He found the gap. What a move for Armada. That's huge. And even though it's just a couple positions, even though it's not even a top 5, I think Armada will be happy with that. Just getting a couple positions there at the end, that'll make up for the... Obviously, it's not going to fully make up for it. He had a chance at a win in the last race, but I still think with how rough Armada's luck has been and how many opportunities he's had in the ovals, I think that'll be a little like, okay, well, at least I got that. That's kind of nice. So that is it. I'm going to give you guys the overall points. There'll probably be some penalties for this race, so this will probably all age poorly, and it probably won't all matter. That's why I put the link to the docs and the social channels that I neglect and don't use and have not tweeted anything on for roughly a year. That is why I put all of that stuff in the description for you lovely people, so you can get the up-to-date results, because Detail is too busy banging himself right now. And, you know, understandable. I'd bang myself too if I was him. So it's going to take him a little bit to get to the race replay, and figure out all that stuff. So some things will probably move around. Okay. I don't know how much it's going to change, but I just thought I'd say that so that these overall results that are going to age poorly. All right. Just keep that in mind. All right. If you want the real overall results, just pull up the docs. They're in the description, and you'll see them. Okay, but the overall results as of the time of recording this, motherfucking Hunter takes the overall win, and this is unbelievable. Lafayette, just a couple weeks ago, Hunter took a top 3 overall, and now a couple weeks later, he takes an overall win at Iowa. And this is why I was saying earlier that a hog oval season would be crazy. We've had 4 oval races. There's 2 remaining, and I wonder if this trend will remain. We've had 4 oval races so far. There are 2 remaining. Guess what? 4 different overall winners. 4 different overall winners in those oval races. Little Texas, Opix. A great swan song for him. Indianapolis, myself, I've got a big cock. Milwaukee Mile, Detail, his, not as big. And then finally here at Iowa, Hunter taking one here. So 4 different drivers taking overall wins. That's pretty sweet. Obviously, that doesn't apply to the other track types in the schedule, so that's pretty cool. And that's why I was saying, like, a hog oval season might be like just pure spectacle wise. Like, I'm sure racing wise it could get frustrating, but like just purely from a spectating standpoint, a hog oval season is definitely something that I'd want to explore in the future, because I think it'd be fucking wild. I don't think you would have any idea going into any track what the fuck was going to happen, and I think that would be kind of fun and refreshing maybe for a season. So maybe down the line. Don't get any ideas, all right? It's not going to be the next season. Don't get any fucking bright ideas. But anyways, Hunter takes it with 47 points. Where is he? There he is. Congrats to him on a well-earned overall win here. And then Luke will somehow take second with a few decent results, a few, hovering around and getting the podium results here. Is that a little bit of drift? I don't know. But going to take second with 42. And then right behind him, Slaunch. That Moto 2 bit him. Slaunch had a chance at the overall tonight, but that Moto 2 just bit him. But still a good result on the night for Slaunch. 41 points in that Moto 2. Probably just be a mulligan anyways. Great night for Slaunch. Top 3 overall. Getting a Moto win. He's going to be happy with that. I don't think he could be upset with that. So great night for Slaunch. 41 there. Soul fourth with 39. Where the fuck are you? Unfortunate, because he probably could have competed in that top 3, and I feel bad for how that ending went. But that being said, you can't take it away. It was still a really good night from Soul. He got a Moto win. He got a 4th place, which is a solid finish for him. The last Moto was unfortunate with the ending, but it was still a very good night overall for Soul. And I think looking at the big picture, when he looks back at this, he'll be like, you know what? That was still a really nice night. I gained 7 points on Roman. That's who I'm competing with. It was still a really nice night. 39 for him in 4th. 5th is a tie between Detail and Elite. Detail won the tiebreaker because I'm biased. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the tiebreaker is, but he got the tiebreaker. 34 points for him, 34 points for Elite as well. So they both get 5th essentially with 34 points. They both, I don't know. I think they both had potential, but just Detail's spin early in this last race was just not ideal. And then Elite ran up front all night and just couldn't get the finish. And that's how it goes on ovals. That happens. That's just how it goes sometimes. He had speed. I genuinely think Elite, no bullshit, might have been the fastest person on track. I'm not even kidding. I think he might have been the fastest person on track in open racing, but it just didn't work out. And then a tie for 7th and 8th is Armada and Roman. Armada will get the tiebreaker because of prejudice. I don't know why. I don't know. He got the tiebreaker, whatever. They both got 32 points. That was a joke. 32 points for Armada, 32 points for Roman. I'd actually be biased towards Roman because he's in the chat right now, Lamau. So 32 points apiece for them. And then Coop and Camby, 9th and 10th. Coop 9th with 24 points. And Camby 10th with 23. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's not here anymore. That wasn't even a joke. I genuinely forgot. Fuck. All right, well, yeah, that sucks. Okay, well, Camby, 10th overall. Unfortunate because Camby's, he's had some really nice runs at the Hog Ovals, but Iowa was just not his oval. Pocono, Camby seems very good on the super speedway, like big Hog Ovals, and that's what Pocono will probably be like. So I think Camby, look out for him to regain there, because that could be a really, that could be a one with some potential for him. So unfortunate night, and then obviously the lag out at the end didn't help, but yeah, I think he'll regain at Pocono. He's been like Indy, he was very good. Pocono will probably be similar in some way to Indy, so I would look out for Camby at Pocono, because that just seems like an oval hog track that'll suit his style, and it could be a threat there, and maybe could continue our tradition of a different overall winner winning the ovals. We'll see. But next week is not going to be that. Next week, Pocono's in 2 weeks. Next week's going to be Portland. I've talked about Portland multiple times. Portland is a track that I made a long-ass time ago for the season. It's been like 4 months. It's been ready forever. Maybe I'll do a few slight tweaks, but for the most part, the track's been ready to go for a long time. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it has a lot of potential. I'm really excited to finally fucking race on Portland, because it's been so damn long. That'll be next week, and then we'll have Pocono after that, and then we'll give everybody a week off, because I think everybody could use it. Because throughout all the... yeah, I'm finishing my drink first. Ow. Okay. All right. Because obviously, I mean, this usually happens on the oval races. Tempers will flare. And I'm looking forward to that week off for Thanksgiving, because I honestly think the IndyHog season, if we all take a step back and just look at the perspective, it's been a pretty good season, and not just racing wise, but like spectating wise, it's been really cool to watch, something unique for us to run. And I'm, finally doing like a longer season like this and following through with it. And I think everybody could just probably use that week off. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously shit like that'll happen during the race, but at the end of the day, appreciate everybody for showing up, and putting in the effort to the racing side and making the tracks and stuff like that. All right. We love you all. All right. There you go. Emotional looch for the end. Now that after I trolled the entire race. But yeah, so we just got to get to that week off. I think everybody could use that week off, including myself. I think everybody could use that. It's just like, I don't know. It's fun, but it's also at that point where like it could just be nice to have that. So 2 more weeks, and then we get that week off, which is really like, because there's a wait, it's really like 2 weeks off of racing. So just for everybody, look forward to that. We're almost there. Just keep trucking along till we get there. We'll get that week off. It'll be a really nice reset. And then in December, we'll run Toronto, Gateway, Laguna Seca, 3 more races of each track type, 3 different forgers to end off the season. And it's been a great season. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Because especially like how fucking crazy this night was. Because this night was very cheese racing it, but spectating wise, this was probably one of the sickest races to watch. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go spank my